What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. Sid has had a great career transformation from Odd Future to the critically acclaimed band The Internet to now releasing her solo debut album titled Finn. She's quickly and quietly becoming one of the best singers in the industry. Speaking to Fader a few months ago when The Internet had a cover story, Sid made it known that this album to her isn't as big a deal. She said specifically, quote, "This album is not deep." She refers to it more as a pit stop before the Internet's next album. And naturally, I mean, the Internet, they're huge, and that's where she's probably making her bread and butter, going on the road, from the album sales, the merch, like that is like the main thing. So this, to her, is more of a side project. It's an album to get some ideas out and just be fresh for the next go around with the Internet. Make no mistake though, you can't look at the music in the same way that she does. At least I don't look at it the same way. As someone who's never listened to an album from the Internet, yes, I'm aware I'm sleeping. I really wasn't sure what to expect from Finn. Then I pressed play and I was just blown away. Sid sounds great. Her voice is phenomenal. The subject matter is on point. And just overall, you can hear a 90s vibe to the project while maintaining some sort of a modern feel to it. So it's not like this is a complete throwback to the 90s, but you can definitely hear and you can pick out some of these songs and say this one would have sounded good in the 90s. It has that whole vibe to it. Now let's talk about my favorite songs on the album. The first one on my list is Smile More. My least favorite thing about this song is the hook. The verses, however, are my favorite part. Sid's subject matter really leaves little to the imagination. And that's a recurring theme. That's something she does well throughout the album, not just on Smile More. For me, it's hard to pick a favorite verse. There's two of them, and then there's a bridge towards the end that's kind of verse-like. I think my favorite part of the song was the repetition that you found in the first two verses, where she goes and talks about turn the lights low. Like that part I enjoyed, just the way it sounds. And like any good song, repetition could be a bad thing or a good thing, and in this case it's good because it gets stuck in your head. It's the memorable part of Smile More. The next song on my list is titled Body. If there's a movie coming out in the next year or two that involves a steamy sex scene, then Body is the perfect record to accompany that. It's also one that you can probably put to use in the bedroom too if you get a chance. This song really feels like the one to push. It might be a little bit sexual, but we've heard way worse on the radio. Her simple hook really proves to be effective. The imagery throughout the entire song really paints a vivid picture. And it's just easy to follow. Like, it's not a complex idea. The stage is your bed. Put on a show. It's just that simple. There's going to be a lot of 3 a.m. text-ready lyrics on this song, Body, and others on the album. It really feels like one of those albums that you have to make love to or that you throw on when you're just trying to get in the mood. It's just one of those type of albums. The last song on my list is Over featuring Black. This is one of 2 guest features on the album, this being the biggest name, and it's also an unexpected combination. Black is still fairly new. He hasn't worked with a lot of people, but he and Sid have great chemistry based off this one record. If this wasn't Sid's song, you can have Black on here, and it sounds like it would fit into his own projects. It has that vibe, it fits his whole demeanor. So Sid played it safe, but sometimes the best option is the safe route, especially with a new artist like Black. You want something just memorable. You want something good, and not experimenting was a good way to go for this record. Now would be the part where I talk about the bad songs, but I really didn't have any. I was so surprised at how much quality this album is. And it makes me want to go listen to the Internet's catalog because I feel like I'm definitely missing out. The fact that Sid didn't view this album as a very important body of work is just crazy to me. Finn is beautiful. If you were to play this album for somebody who never heard of her, never knew her story, and told her that she used to run with Tyler the Creator, they probably wouldn't believe you. It's such a departure from what Odd Future was doing, and you know, still what they do. Even as solo artists, from Earl to Tyler, like, Syd is on a different spectrum than them. Whatever Syd's goals are for her career and the internet, she's proven with this album that she is one of the best singers out. She's able to blend a modern feel with a bit of nostalgia and also present her feelings, which ultimately will get you in your feelings as well. So those are my thoughts on Syd's debut album, Finn. Once you hear the album, let me know what you think about it in the comment section below, and then like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share the video. Follow me on Twitter at @SermonsDomain, and as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for watching, and until next time, peace.